guys, welcome to Curvy and Fleek. Today I will be showing you how to get this look done. So if you like it, keep on watching. Okay, so first I'll be starting with this Adore Essential Facial Hydrating Cream. I wasn't really used to using any creams on my face because I would always feel like they're just there really thick on top of my skin. So I tried this one out and I really liked it because it doesn't feel like you have something in your face. So I'll be using this one. I'll be using 2 pumps. I put this all over my face and I bring it down a little bit my neck. I have very dry skin, so this will help me hydrate. So I'll be using this Marc Jacobs coconut primer and I'll be getting 2 pumps of this one too. I put it on my face to hydrate, and this is supposed to prime your face, and I really like it because it feels really hydrating on the skin. Today I will be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. It's not a pump. I will be just putting some on my beauty blender so I don't put it directly on my face. So I'm just getting it like this, putting it on the beauty blender. I'm going to distribute it around my face. So like this. And now I just start working it in. The more you work your foundation into your skin, the better it will look. Also, don't forget to get it into your ear. This foundation is like a light to medium. If you want a more in-depth review about it, I can do that. This foundation only costs $4.99. It's made so that if you take a picture, the flash doesn't reflect on your face. I'm just going to do a look so that I can just look put together, but it won't be like a glam video. I'm going to set my face with translucent powder, and like I said before, I used the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I will be using this again with my Wonder Blender. So I showed my husband Jacylin Hill video where I think her husband does her voiceover. He calls it the Teletubby ball. If you guys haven't seen that video, you should look it up. It was so funny. When we go to like the mall, will tell me, hey, you don't need any of those Teletubby balls. So it's so funny. And now I'll be applying it on my face. I usually tend to put it underneath my eyes. And over here on my forehead, so that it won't transfer. So I try not to put a lot, just a little bit. I'm going to use now a brush just to brush it all out. So I'm just going to like swipe it all out. This is so soft, you guys. It's like, this feels like I'm giving myself like a facial massage. And yes, I tend to overdo it because it just feels awesome. Like, now I'll be doing my eyebrows just because, hey, there's no right way of doing your makeup. You do your makeup the way you feel like it, the way you think it works for you, in the order you want to do it. It's the final outcome that comes in. So I'm going to use this Brow Stylist Designer Eyebrow Pencil by L'Oreal Paris. It's in the shade Dark Brunette. So I just tend to grab the little pencil side and kind of like if you're drawing lines upwards lightly, and then I just tend to go to like to the side. So you can see what it looks like. Now I'll be like, you see, this is the one I've done, and this is the other one. A little thinner. So I'll be doing my other eyebrow. I'll be applying some Urban Decay eyeshadow primer lotion. So I'm going to be putting this on my eyelids. And I just like to go in with my finger. So I just apply it all over my eyelid. And a little bit on my brow bone. And I'm going to do the other side.
I know we make the ugliest faces when applying makeup on.
So now I'll be grabbing this blender brush by e.l.f. And I'll be going to my Jacylin Hill Palette. This is what the colors look like. So I'll be going into the shade N Light. I would have liked for the names to be over here on the bottom instead of having to read it on the back. So I'll be using that eyeshadow color and I'll be applying it on my eyelid. I'm tapping it first and then I'm blending it out into the crease. So now I'll be grabbing this color right here, and that's the color Silk Cream. My brow bone is here, and I'll be applying it right on the brow bone, not on my actual crease, because we want to make our eyes look a little bigger, especially if you have hooded eyes. If I look straight into the camera, you can see that my crease is just like right there. So if you want for your eyeshadow to stand out a little better, you have to apply it like over your crease. So I zoomed in so you guys can see, and I'll be getting more of that shade. So I just noticed that I thought I was recording, and then I don't know what happened, because throughout the middle of me doing this eye, I did not record, or it just didn't save or something. I'll be doing this eye and showing you how I did this one. So first I started with the first shade, and now I'm dipping into the second shade, which is the Silk Cream. And I'm going to be using that color over my crease, like I said, to create an illusion of a bigger eye. But anyways, that's what I did on the other eye. I added this on the crease, and then I went in with Silk Cream and Puder.
Like I said, a little bit, we are creating our own crease, which is a little bit over the eye.
Oh, and we bring it down just to create that V. I'm getting more of those two shades. So we are done with our crease. I'm going into this color right here called Obsessed, and I'll be putting it on from the inner corner, the top of the inner corner of my eyes towards the middle with some Fix Plus. I'm going to be grabbing my eyeliner and putting it on, and I'm not going to use eyelashes today. Going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara, because like I said, I'm not going for like a full glam look. So I'm going to apply some of this Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara by Jordana. Do it at the very tips of your lashes, and that just, the more you do it at the end of the lash, it elongates them more. So I'm going to add some of this Maybelline Lash Stiletto. This is a really good mascara because the bristles separate the lashes. Like that other one is very thick. This will help to comb them out so they're not all stuck together. Oh yes. So now I'm going to the rest of my makeup. So I'm going to use some bronzer to kind of bronze and contour a little bit. So I like to grab the edge of my brush and just so that I don't move the bronzer further down so that it stays within place. I grab that edge and just blend it out. Now I grab the other edge, which would be this edge, and do my other side. And then at the end, I just like to do the overall through the middle. This is the same brush that I used when I was setting my face. And I'm going to add a little bit over here on my forehead just to warm it up. So I'm just gonna grab this Wet n Wild brush and I'll dip into this clean color. I'm going to apply it. Bringing it up a little bit more closer together so that it looks like I have a slimmer nose. I'm going to use this one from the Artiste brushes. And I'm just going to blend it out. I'm going to be using this brush, which is a little smaller than the other one. And I'm going to use my mica blush from Beauty Cosmetics and it's called Wild Rose. I'm going to apply it over here. Just dabbing it. And then I'll be blending the blush. I'm going to put some highlight on. And I'll be using the Moonchild Glow Kit by Anastasia, and it's brand new. I gifted it to myself for Christmas. I have no idea what brush to apply it with, so I'm just going to grab, I have this one, but it's too little, I think, but I'm going to use this purple horseshoe. Ooh, yes. So that's it. Now we're just going to add some Fix Plus. Bye. Marc Jacobs coconut primer.
No, coconut. And I love Jacylin Hill. She's like my favorite for YouTube. I'm blending the brush. I'm blending the brush.